Hey there! Меня зовут Алина и добро пожаловать на канал «Несложный английский». Все мы при изучении иностранного языка делаем свои ошибки. В устной речи нет времени на долгие раздумья по поводу правильной конструкции и грамматики предложения. Поэтому в ней могут допускаться частые ошибки, даже если ваш уровень английского языка не низок. При этом очень важно замечать свои собственные ошибки, так как это первая ступень к тому, чтобы начать от них постепенно избавляться. Сегодня мы потренируем вашу способность слышать и исправлять ошибки в английской речи. В данном формате я буду рассказывать вам истории, читать тексты, в которых будут ошибки. Ваша задача – найти их, желательно исправить, а еще лучше объяснить, почему это неправильно. В этом видео я расскажу две истории от первого лица. Тема – конфликты с братьями и сестрами в детстве. Уровень intermediate. Let's start. Возможно, в первой истории вы услышите незнакомые слова. Например, слово accidentally, что переводится как случайно. To stab – проткнуть. A penknife – перочинный ножик. A childish thing – ребяческий поступок. Well, I can remember one terrible thing I did to my brother when we was teenagers. I have a twin brother, so we used to fighting and arguing a lot as kids and teenagers. And one time when we were about 50, we were fighting, arguing, we shared a bedroom. So we were in our room fighting each other, and I accidentally stabbed him in the finger with a penknife that I was holding in my hand. And it was a total accident, and I was holding it, and I was kind of threatening him, but I didn't really mean to stab him, obviously, but I did, and I was absolutely horrified at what I had done. And of course he, my brother, he looked down at his finger with this blood coming out of where I have stabbed him, and he looked up at me and he said, "I'm going to tell mom," which sort of made me laugh because, you know, we were both 15 at that time, and it was a very childish thing to say. And he was running downstairs to tell our mom, and I was absolutely terrified that she was going to be really angry on me, which she was, of course, but he was fine, by the way. It was a very small cut, and he didn't have to go to hospital or anything. It was absolutely fine. You know, we are in our late 40s now, so that was 30 years ago, but he still sometimes tells people when we meet them about when I stabbed him. But yeah, it wasn't a very nice thing to do to him. Возможные непонятные слова из второй истории. A pet – питомец. A cage – клетка. A cupboard – комод. Frightened – напуганный. Well, my sister was 4 years older than me. She still is, actually. I remember once when I was about 10 years old, I had a pet, a bird. It was a small green parrot called Charlie, and I really loved him. He lived in a cage, but I sometimes let him out to fly around the home, you know, so he could have any freedom. And one day I was in my bedroom and I let him out, but then something happened, I can't remember what, and I forgot about him for a while, and then suddenly I couldn't see him anymore. And well, I looked everywhere for him. I looked all over the house and I couldn't find him anywhere. Oh, I cried and I cried because I was sure that he flew out of the window. And my parents started to helping me because they felt awful about it as well. And just when I was completely hysterical, my sister admitted that in reality she hit him. She shot him inside a cupboard. Can you believe? Well, she opened the cupboard and poor Charlie was there. He was so frightened, but we were all really relieved to find him. My sister was so horrible that day. Of course, now we get on really well, but I still remember what she did to poor Charlie. And sometimes when she comes to see me, I hide her car keys or her purse or something just to remind her about it. Is that bad? Вот такие две истории получились. Обязательно пишите в комментариях ошибки, которые вы нашли. И если вам понравился данный формат, ставьте палец вверх, и я обязательно выпущу разбор всех ошибок. Не забывайте про мою страничку в Инстаграме, где я выпускаю видео и посты про английский, а также телеграм-канал с полезными ресурсами для его изучения. Заглядывайте, все ссылки в описании. See ya!